Hey guys, it's Ryan Cave, the Caveman, with the Cave Realty Team. Welcome to another pet rescue mission via Pilots N Paws and the Cave Realty Team. Today I'm talking about rescuing Maggie. So we started with a team trip. Every year we go down with our real estate team, kind of a team building event, and float the river down in Green, Texas, and just kind of hang out for a day or two with the team, have fun. Not really a lot of business. It's just enjoying the time team building. So this started with, the week before we left, I saw a rescue mission that said they needed to get a dog from Commerce, Texas, down to Austin, Texas. And I said, well, I'm close. Commerce is, a little ways northeast of McKinney, where I normally fly out of. I said, if y'all could get the dog to McKinney to the airport, I could take him down to New Braunfels, where we're going for this trip, and close to Austin. So I said, if you find somebody that can do it, closer, better for you guys, let me know. If not, I'm happy to make that flight. And they said, hey, we'll take it. So they decided they would bring Maggie in that morning before we left to go down for our river trip, a team river trip. I had my wife with me, Sarah and Mason on our team were flying with me. We met at the airport that morning, met Maggie, super cute pup. So enjoyed getting to meet and fly with Maggie, but decided, okay, let's get going. We'll fly Maggie down to New Braunfels. We were going to meet rescue down there. So we got Maggie from Lisa brought Maggie into the terminal there at McKinney National Airport.
So this was my very first Pilots N Paws flight I've done with the team, and I've got to say, the anticipation leading up to it, I was super excited, and I didn't totally know what to expect. But while we were getting the plane ready, I was asking Ryan already a bunch of questions about all the buttons and controls in the plane, and he gave me a mini crash course on how the cockpit works, even explained how the plane's radar system works, which is super cool to learn. And right before we took off, it was super awesome.
I believe Maggie was in a shelter. I think I heard it was overcrowded, and so going to a long-term foster down, actually south of Austin. The foster was coming up, I think, from Corpus, but planning to pick up in Austin, ended up picking up from me in New Braunfels. That would be Stephanie. So Stephanie is who we ended up meeting up with in New Braunfels to hand off Maggie. So I've got some great pictures of Stephanie with Maggie. I don't think I got pictures of Lisa, although we might have some in here, I'm not sure. But anyway, the flight was nice and smooth, no issues. Maggie, even though a pup, was a little bit maybe playful on the ground and not terribly rambunctious, but a puppy, so moving around a little bit more than maybe the average dog, was great. Once we got Maggie up into the plane and laid down, she actually rested her head on my wife's lap and just took a nap, chilled out, no problems at all. The entire flight was super smooth down to New Braunfels. So, nothing crazy. It was really just a pretty calm flight. We did overfly University of Texas at Austin on our way down, and got some pictures of the stadium and arena for UT Austin, and we're able to meet up with the rescue foster, Stephanie, in New Braunfels, and I think she was actually out of Corpus Christi and driving back down there with Maggie to foster until they found Maggie her forever home. So, just one dog at a time. Most of these flights are 1-2 animals for me, but it was awesome getting to do that. We really enjoyed meeting Maggie. We enjoyed flying with Maggie. I like continuing to fly. I enjoy continuing to fly with Pilots N Paws rescue missions. Basically, I was able to sign up on their website as a private pilot and say what airport I fly out of, how far I'm willing to fly, and so they email me a notification anytime an animal comes up that's needing transport within my range. Maggie came up, and that's how we said, hey, we'll take her with us on our way down to New Braunfels to our river trip. It feels great knowing that we're making a difference in a pet's life. Even if they can't directly say thank you, they certainly do love on us on our travels, give us licks, kisses, and are fun to play with. We get to sometimes walk them outside the airport onto the ramp and into the plane, and then hang out with them the whole time, which again, my wife was sitting in back, Mason was sitting beside me. Just had Mason help a lot on the ramp with the pup. That was nice to have an extra hand. As Sarah and I were helping with bags, Mason helped get Maggie onto the plane, and when we landed, Mason helped get Maggie into the terminal to Stephanie. And so great help having just extra hands. And it was exciting because it was the first time I think Mason had flown in a small plane like this, and his first rescue mission as well. So that was exciting to get to do with Mason, a newer member of our team. So want to say a big shout out to Pilots N Paws, incredible organization that has saved a ton of dogs by basically creating a way for pilots and rescues to get connected together on flights. Big shout out to Erin with Ziva Dog Rescue. She was the one who actually organized me meeting Lisa, me meeting Stephanie. So shout out to Erin with Ziva Dog Rescue. Thank you very much for helping organize this. Glad I was able to help you guys get Maggie transported from the Commerce area to Corpus, I think eventually. I just did the part from McKinney to New Braunfels. And, you know, I think that if anything, you know, viewers should take away that there is a way that everyone can make a difference. Like I did the flying, but there was somebody that just, you know, picked up the dog from the shelter and brought the dog to the airport. There was someone who organized the whole trip. There was someone who was going to pick up and foster the dog. And so there are so many different ways that people can contribute, can help. Donations to a lot of these foster groups help them pay for medical procedures for dogs, food and supplies for dogs. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to help out these organizations. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Ryan Cave, the Caveman with the Cave Realty Team. Again, shout out to Erin with Ziva Dog Rescue, Lisa, who brought the dog in from Commerce, Stephanie, who picked up in New Braunfels, and we hope Maggie finds her forever home. Thanks, everybody.